Welcome to the Resizing in Photoshop for Andy Warhol demo. First thing you need to do is open Photoshop and then find your Andy Warhol. So you should have started by creating all 10 versions of the Andy Warhol in whatever size your picture is. So if you had it taken in class, it's going to be 300 dpi. If not, it might be something else. So I'm going to go ahead and find my images. They're actually on my drive, and I have them all done already. So these are all pre-made before I started. So again, you have to do all 10 items before you start resizing. I would not do this another way. Go ahead and open each one of the small 9 versions. So that means you have to pick a favorite. So this is one of my small ones. And then I'm going to go up to Image, the Image menu, and go to Image Size. And this is where you need to be really concerned as to the resolution needs to be 300, and the width and the height need to be constrained. So you don't want to check the Resample Image checkbox. So go ahead, make sure that they're constrained, and then type in the width as 2 or the height as 3. Let the other side go whatever it decides it's going to be, and then hit OK. Next, once you have the size resized to 2 by whatever the other size is, for the small ones, you need to double check that you have everything on one layer. If it isn't, then you need to flatten the layer, and we can discuss that if that's something that you need to do. It's underneath the layers palette, and you have to pull down the layers palette and then flatten the layer. Once it's flattened, then that means that everything is going to be on the same layer, and then you should be able to just go in and select the picture that you want and put it onto a new document. So I'm going to create a new document here that's 8.5 by 11, 300 dpi, and then I'm going to go back to my originals. I'm going to select the entire object or the entire project that I want to copy and paste, and then I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to move to my new document and I'm going to paste. And if they're both at 300 dpi, then it should come in at the correct size. Once you have the correct size, then you're going to move it where it needs to go. This is what they look like when they're all resized and put onto one document. Okay? Once you have that done, you're going to save it, and then you're going to move to your favorite image. Now, your favorite image may be a smaller image than what you want. So the image size should be 8.5 by 11 or somewhere around near there at 300 dpi. The reason why we go 300 dpi on these is so that you can print them out and then they're decent size and they have a nice resolution. Okay, double check that is like that, resize it so it's either bigger or smaller, and then resave it. To double check, go up to image size. You'll notice that the width and the height were constrained, and then it is 300 dpi. Once you have both of these two things done, you need to save them as JPEG. So I'm going to go up to File, and then I'm going to save as a JPEG, and then I'm going to save it either to my desktop or to the cloud, and then move it to Google Classroom for grading. And that's it. So that's how you resize and combine the small Andy Warhols. All 9 of the ones that are not your favorite are going to go on one document, and the other one that's your favorite is going to be by itself, and you're going to make it larger. Save the small ones when you're done, and that's it.